So, hi friends, here is another short video about the topic carbon footprint. So, it's the amount of greenhouse gases, primarily CO2 and methane, released into the atmosphere by human activity, system, population, or any organization. Or it's a definition like this: a carbon footprint carries corresponds to the whole amount of greenhouse gases produced directly or indirectly due to the person's lifestyle and activities. So, carbon footprint is a very important means to understand the impact on person behavior on global warming. So it's actually a measure the emission of greenhouse gases that contribute to global warming. So these are measured in terms of CO2 emission in tons during the period of the 1 year, and they can be associated with an individual, an organism, a product, or an event among others. So food is a major contributor to the carbon footprint, and meat is a particular is an issues. So following are the eight categories which contributes a carbon footprint. That is first, construction, food production and consumption, clothing, mobility and the transportation, manufacturing goods, trade, services and sheltering of animals. So about the average, the 16 ton, one of the highest rate in the world, produced by the USA, and China is considered the largest emitter of the CO2 in the world with about 9.3 billion metric tons of CO2 emission. And India got the third position in the production of the CO2 by different sources. The food we buy has a carbon footprint attached to it. So, reduction of the carbon footprint, individuals and corporations can take a number of steps to reduce their carbon footprint and thus contribute to global climate mitigation. So, CEFP and carbon footprint can be reduced through impairing and energy efficiency, changing lifestyles, and purchasing good habits. So, and corporations can reduce their CFP by installing energy efficient lighting, adding installations in buildings or using a renewable energy sources to generate the electricity they require. For example, electricity generation by the wind power produces no direct carbon emissions. So factor that reducing carbon footprint is a switch to green energy, refuse single-use plastics, reduce our meal and dietary consumption, rethink and reduce our transportation as minimum, avoid mass marketing. So some nutrition tips: reduce CFC, like stop wasting food, adopt organic food, eat less meat, take care more fibers rich food, grow our own produced product, don't eat excess calories, example sugar, oily substances, try to adopt plant and based protein. So all about the carbon footprint. Keep watching.